There's a town about an hour outside of my city. It isn't on any maps and locals call it Stillwood. Nobody lives there, not anymore, not since the late 70s. They say it just emptied overnight, families gone, stores abandoned, houses left unlocked, with dinners still sitting cold on tables. I went there once in October, when the leaves had all turned a deep coppery orange and the air smelled sharp, like wet bark and smoke, but the streets were spotless. No leaves crunched under my feet, and they were all hanging everywhere, motionless as if glued to the branches. Even with the wind howled, not a single one stirred. The storefronts still had faded autumn displays in windows, plastic pumpkins, paper skeletons, and a banner that hung in a denier. It read Harvest Festival, October 16th, except the air was burned out, just black ash where the date should have been. The weirdest part was the sound, or rather the lack of it. No birds, no insects, just a low, constant hum that came from nowhere. And everywhere at once. It was inside of my teeth, behind my eyes. I peeked inside a house on Maple Street. Plates were still on tables. Pie half eaten, but the food looked fresh. Steam even curled off it. There were cups of coffee with steam as well. When I backed away, I swore the chairs were closer to the table than they'd been that moment just before. When I finally turned to leave, I noticed something that made my stomach drop. Every house, every window, every cracked shop door. People were standing there, not moving, not blinking. The faces pale, eyes wide, mouths slightly open, watching over me. I didn't run, I couldn't. I just walked as calmly as I could back to my car. When I got inside, I made the mistake of looking in the rearview mirror. The people weren't behind me anymore. They were standing all around my car, their hands resting gently on the glass, their faces pressed but still perfectly close. I don't remember turning the key. I don't remember driving away. I only remember that when I blinked, I was suddenly on the highway halfway home. But sometimes in the dead of night, I hear that low humming noise in my skull. And when I look at my window, the leaves in the trees don't move.